Hi there, it's your boy Kayode, and by the end of this video, you will know how to design a professional business website either for yourself or for your prospective client. Now, we're going to be designing this business website using WordPress and a powerful page builder called Elementor without skipping any step at all. Now, WordPress is a powerful content management system that allows users to design any kind of website without any coding experience at all. WordPress is used by powerful companies like New York Times, CNN, Best Buy, and a lot of other companies. Now, here are the steps that we're going to cover in this video. First, we'll get a domain name and a web hosting plan. Now, what is a web hosting? The web hosting is a special computer that stores all the files on your website, and a domain name is the address that leads people to your website where all these files are stored. A domain name is facebook.com, apple.com, instagram.com, or the name of your website.com. I will show you how you can purchase an hosting plan and a domain name from Namecheap, which is one of the best hosting platforms out there, so that you can have your website live and running for yourself or for your prospective client. And perhaps you do not want to make any payment commitments just yet and you just want to learn from this tutorial. Don't worry, I will show you how you can get a free domain name and a web hosting without any form of payment, no credit card, no commitment, no payment at all, just so you can use it to learn and follow along in this tutorial. And next, we will install WordPress. Then I'll show you how you can install a starter template on your website, which is a fully professional designed website, so that you can have a good start to your website and not have to design from scratch. And here are a lot of templates you can choose from. Next, I will show you how to generate content for your website using ChatGPT to save you or your clients the hassle of having to generate content right from scratch. Then I will show you how to edit your website pages from the home page to the about page, blog page, and contact page. We will learn how to add new sections to your pages using already made section templates. And then we'll learn how to change your logo and also add cool entrance animations like this one right here. And we are also going to add videos to the background of the hero sections of your website, which equally makes your website smooth. And then I'll show you how to create a new page and import a new template on this page. I will also show you how to edit the navigation menu and add social media icons to your menu items. Then I will show you how to link your buttons to the various pages of your website, so that when someone clicks a particular button, it directs them to certain pages on your website. And then we will edit the footer of your website. Now, if you know you're excited about all that we are going to be learning in this video, take a moment out now, pause this video, like and subscribe to the channel if you are not. You'll be helping me to reach a lot of more people and also help me to create more videos like this in the future. In the description of the video, I have included timestamps. So just in case you want to jump to a certain part of the video, you can click on this timestamp and go to that part of the video. So let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so we're going to be purchasing an hosting plan and a domain name right from Namecheap. And remember, if you're not ready to purchase an hosting name just yet or a domain name, you can skip this step, and when you're ready, you can always come back and purchase on Namecheap. So I'm going to go to the Namecheap website, which is namecheap.com. You can check the description of this video for the link. All right, so right here, I'm on Namecheap, and what you want to do is to sign up. As in, if you're a new user, you click on sign up, and right here, you can put in your username, your password, and your details right here, and your email address. So they're basically going to send you a verification to your email, and then you can confirm and create an account. So I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in straight up to my account. I'm going to go to the URL and click on sign in. So I'm logged into my Namecheap account, and first thing we want to do is to purchase an hosting plan and also a domain name right on this website. So to do that, we are going to go to hosting, and you want to click on shared hosting. And right here, you can see the plans available on the Namecheap website. So basically, you can start up with a Stellar account, which gives you 3 websites, 20 gig SSD, and 30 mailboxes. Now, if you're planning to design a very robust website, you can always go ahead and go for the Stellar Plus or the Stellar Business plan. But we're going to be starting off with the Stellar plan right here. So you want to click on Get Started. And right here, we have the amount for this shared Stellar plan, the Stellar plan, which is going to be $22.88. And we are going to be purchasing a domain as well. So right here is where you type in the domain name you would like to use for your website. So in my case, I'm going to type in Zarco Creative. And right here, you can see we have the Zarco Creatives available, and it's going to cost me $11.28 in a year. All right, so I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to scroll down, and you want to click on connect to hosting. So basically that is going to connect the domain name to your hosting plan. And now we have a total of $34.36 for a year of hosting and a domain name which we have added to the hosting plan. So you want to go ahead and click on add to cart. And right here, you have the plans you have purchased, the domain name, and also the Stellar plan. So you just want to make sure everything is set, and you want to click on confirm order. All right, so right here is where you choose the card you would like to pay with. So I'm going to select this one because I already have a card right here. So you go ahead and put in your card details if you don't have a card set up yet. And you want to scroll down and make sure everything is in order. Um, just click on continue. So right here, everything is all set, and you want to make sure that you click on the terms and agreement. Now, if you are having a new account, they are going to ask for some details about your domain. You can always go ahead and put them in. But in my case, this is not a new account, so I'm not asked. I already have those details on my account already. So when you have all of this set up, you can go ahead and click on pay now, and you can make the payment for your hosting plan. So that is how you basically purchase an hosting plan and a domain name from Namecheap. All right, so after the purchase of your hosting and your domain name from Namecheap, I'm back to the home page of my Namecheap account. So I want to show you how you can go to your control panel. And the control panel is basically where we're going to be installing WordPress. So while you are logged into your Namecheap account, you want to head over to accounts right here, and you want to click on dashboard. And when you click on dashboard, you want to head over to hosting list right here, click on hosting list, and on your hosting list you are going to see the Namecheap account, the hosting plan you have just purchased with the URL. Now you are going to see go to cPanel right here. So all you have to do is just to click on it, and you are going to be redirected to your cPanel. All right, so we are on the cPanel of our Namecheap account, and the next thing we want to do is to install WordPress. All right, so to install WordPress on your Namecheap from your Namecheap control panel, basically just look for the Softaculous app installer, which is this one. And here it is. Okay, so here's also the Softaculous app installer. So you can go ahead and click here, or we just select WordPress right here. So let's select WordPress here because we want to install WordPress on our website. And yeah, so you can see this is where you get to install WordPress on your website. So I'm going to select install. You can go ahead and install WordPress on your website right from here. All right, so before we proceed, I'm going to be showing you how you can get a free domain and a free hosting plan, just in case you're not ready to design a professional website and you just want to follow along in this tutorial. So let's get a free hosting and a free domain name. Now we are going to continue from this step where we get to install WordPress on our website. So if you are at this stage, just skip to the next stage using the timestamp. All right, so let's do that quickly. All right, so the website where we are going to be getting a free hosting and a free domain name is infinityfree.com. You can check the description of this video for the link. So I'm going to head over to infinityfree.com. And right here, we are on infinityfree.com. So this website basically offers you a free domain name and a free hosting plan. And this is good for those who are learning how to design a website or those who just want to follow along in this tutorial. So basically, if you don't have an account yet, you can head over to the register button and click on register. And I'm going to quickly get myself registered. So right here, I put in my email. And here you want to choose a strong password that works for you. Confirm the password. And here you want to tick I've read and agreed the terms and services, and also verify you're human. And I'm going to sign up. Okay, so it says the verification has been sent to my email. So I'm going to save this and I want to head over to my email and check for the verification that has been sent. All right, so you head over to your inbox and here, right here is the verification that has been sent. So you want to click on verify email address. All right, so I'm currently logged into my Infinity Free account, and the first thing we want to do is to create a domain name. And to do that, we want to head over to create account here. So you just click on create account, and now you can see we have some paid plans on Infinity Free, but remember we don't want to spend a dime, so we're going to go for the free plan, and this offers 5 gig disk space and all that stuff right here. So just click on create now and verify you're human. All right, so right here, we are going to type in what we would want our domain name to look like. So in this case, we're going to be designing a website for a business called Zarco Creatives. Or you know what, let's just name it Zarco. And right here is where you put in the domain extension. Now we have some domain name extension right here. Remember, we don't have a .com because this is a free domain name. So you have to work with whatever we have here. So this looks nice, infinityfreeapp.com. So our website is going to be zarco.infinityfreeapp.com. All right, so let's go for this and click on check availability. Now it's available, so if you'd like, you can always update your account password, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And email consent, if you want them to send you emails, you can approve it or say, I do not approve. All right, so once you have done, you want to click on create account. I'm going to say never. And basically, within few minutes, your domain name and your hosting account is going to be created on this website. All right, so now we have successfully registered our domain name and we also have our hosting plan all set up. So the next thing we want to do now is to install WordPress on our website. So to do that, you want to head over to Script Runner right here. So I'm just going to click on Script Runner. Now, another way you can do that is heading to the control panel, but we don't have to do that right here. We can just basically go straight to install it on the Script Runner. So let's click on Script Runner. And right here, you can see we have WordPress and you want to click on install WordPress. So here we have settings for the installation of our WordPress. Now we have the site name. We can always change this later, so we don't have to touch it just yet. So here you can put in what you want your username to be. In my case, I'm going to type in Zarko, which is the name of my website. And now you have to choose a strong, very strong password. So I'm going to quickly choose a strong password that works for me. All right, so I have a strong password that is 100 over 100. And you also want to make sure you have a strong password. So right here, you can choose to include your email so that they can send in the registration details to your email. And having done that, you want to scroll down and click on install. And within seconds, this should install WordPress on your website. So we're just going to wait. And voila, we have WordPress installed on our website. Now, if we want to head over to the back end of your website, this is the link to head over to the back end of your website. So we're going to basically click on this link, and this will take us to the back end of our website. All right, so now we are at the back end of our website, and let's just look at what our website looks like in the front end. So I'm going to basically copy the URL right here, and I'm going to paste it up right here. So that is zarco.infinityfreeapp.com. And let's see what our website looks like right now. And this is what our website currently looks like. You can see it is pretty empty, and we're going to change that in some few minutes. So let's head back to the back end of our website. Now we are at the back end of our website, and in case you are lost, this is how you get to the back end of your website. So you can basically get to the back end by adding this slug right here at the end of the URL link of your website, which is wp-admin, and you click on enter. So basically, this is the link you use in getting to the back end of your website at any point or anywhere. All right, so that is that. All right, so the first thing I want us to do at the back end is head over to plugins. All right, so now before I go ahead, what are plugins? Now, plugins are some basic functionalities that are added to your website. So plugins allows you to add functionalities to your website that ordinarily your website doesn't have, like an e-commerce or any kind of functionality at all. It can be a chat functionality or whatever functionality it is at all. So right here we have this already installed plugin on our website, and I don't want that because I'm not going to be using them. So I'm just going to get rid of them by clicking them, and I'm going to click on delete, and I'm going to click on apply. So now we have gotten rid of these unnecessary plugins. And now the next thing we want to do is to edit our site title and the tagline. So now let's head over to the settings. I'm going to click on settings, and now you can see we have the site title and our site tagline. Now our site title is going to be the name of our website, which is Darko. And right here, we're going to put in the tagline for our website. Now, basically, you just want to highlight what your website is about. Now, we are designing a website for a creative agency. So I'm going to type in creative agency, and I'm going to separate it with this dash, called branding agency, separate it with this dash, and uh, it's also a web design agency. So basically, you just want to put in what your website's about in some few words. So this is what my website is about, and I'm okay with this. So you want to click on save. All right. So the next thing we want to do is to install our WordPress theme. Now, what is a WordPress theme? So the WordPress theme is basically um, the theme that structures your website. It allows your website to be structured in specific ways. And to do that, we're going to head over to Appearance and select Themes. And you want to click on Add Themes. And the theme we're going to be using is the Blocksy theme. So I'm going to type Blocksy right here, Blocksy. And you can see right here is the Blocksy theme. So you want to click on Install. And once it is installed, you want to click on activate. All right, so now we have our Blocksy theme activated, and the next thing we want to do is to install Blocksy Companion. Now, after the installation, you are going to see this pop up, which says install Blocksy Companion. So go ahead and click on install Blocksy Companion. Now, in case you don't find it here, you can always go to your plugins and search for Blocksy Companion, but in most cases, you're going to find it here. So you can go ahead and install it. And after the installation, you're going to be directed to this page. And if you are not, you can always head over to your menu item and select Blocksy, and you're going to be right here on this page. Now, what we want to do now is to install an already made template on our website. So we're going to install a template that we're just basically going to work with. So we're not going to have to design our website right from scratch. So to do that, you're going to head over to starter sites. And now you can see we have tons and tons of free starter sites right here. So a whole complete website that has already been designed are available right here. So all we just have to do is to find the one that works best for us and just install them. All right. So I'm going to scroll down and look for the one that fits into the design agency I want. So I like this one, which says business. So I'm just going to click on import. You can go ahead and check whatever one works for you. If you're designing an e-commerce, a charity website, anyone that works for you, just go ahead and select them and you can always follow along. But for me, we're going to be using this business and I'm going to click on import. Now we are going to be using the Elementor page builder. So you want to select Elementor right here and click on next. And it's going to ask if you want to import all of these contents. Yes, I want them. And I also want a clean install. And I'm going to click on next. And these are the plugins that will be installed automatically because they are needed for this template. All right. So you want to make sure they are ticked and click on install. And you're just going to wait some few minutes and let Elementor do its thing and install all the templates right on your website. All right, so now we have successfully installed our starter site, and now let's view our website and see what it already looks like. So you're going to click on view sites. And now guys, you can see we already have our website template installed on our website. And you can see we have this nice transparent background right here, transparent menu item. And when you scroll, you can see it turns to white. So basically everything has almost been done for you. We have everything all set up. So all we just have to do now is to all edit this template and make the website our own. So this actually gives you a very good starting point to installing your website. And you can see we have other pages right here, which are the about page. We also have the blog page. And if you check them, they are all designed nicely. So what we just have to do now is to start up and edit them right away. So I'm going to head back home. All right, so we're going to start off by editing our homepage and making everything right here our own. All right, so we want to design for a creative agency called Zarko Creatives. All right, so we have a logo and we have everything, and you can see we have dummy text here, which doesn't look nice at all. So to start with, we are going to be editing it with the Elementor page builder. So what you want to do is click on Edit with Elementor right at the top here. So I'm going to click Edit with Elementor. And this is basically going to direct you to the Elementor page builder. All right, so now while you're opening the Elementor page builder, there's a possibility that you might also get this message. If you don't, then skip this step. So I just got this message and it says, seems like your kit was deleted. Please create a new one or try to restore it from trash. So you just click on recreate kit. And this will basically direct you to the back end of your website. And right here, you want to look for recreate it. And let's click on recreate it. And that is done. So once you see this check mark, let's head back to our editor. And now I'm going to reload it right here. And hopefully our website should pop up with the builder. All right, guys. So now we are at the home page of our website, and now you can see we have the levity of editing our website right here. So before we move ahead, let me just give a quick crash course of the Elementor page builder. Now, this is the Elementor page builder interface, and it's a drag and drop page builder. So basically what that means is that you can click elements and drag them into your page and edit them just like you are editing text on your Microsoft Word application. So you can see I can basically type any text right here and it just shows up straight up on my website. So right here we have the nav menu. So here is where you can always select your sections by layers. So right here is a section which I am on. So if I select it right here, I have this section selected, and if I open it up, you can see we have this column right here, and we have this heading, which is this one. We have the text editor, which is this text editor right here, and I can choose to toggle the visibility with this eye icon. You can see when I toggle it, this disappears. So basically, you can control all the elements you have here right here on your nav menu, and if you don't want to see it, you can always cancel it right here. I'm going to leave it, uh so I cancel it, and if you want to bring it back, you can always bring it back like this. And next, what we have here, so I'm going to click on this plus sign. You can see we have all the elements right here. These are the elements you can use to design your website. We have headings, images, text editors, videos, and whatever you want. So you just have to click and drag them into your web page. And if you select an element right here, you are provided, so I'm going to select this heading. You're provided with three options to edit this element. Each element you select, whatever the kind of element, even if I select this one, you can see we have three options right here. And the first option is the content, which is where you can edit your content, change this text right here, and any kind of other contents right here. And we have the style. So basically, this is where you style an element, you apply colors, and do any other kind of decorative stuffs with your elements. And we also have the advanced right here, which is where you um, check your padding and also adjust your margin. So basically, that is what the builder is about. And I'm sure as we move along, you're going to get a hang of it. All right, so let's move on. Now, by default, I'm going to press this button. By default, this is what our website looks like. And you can see we have dummy text right here. Now, I want to show you how you can generate contents for your website template. For example, your client doesn't have content and they have asked you to generate contents for their websites for them, or if you are building the website for yourself, you don't want to stress yourself in getting content for your website. Now I want to show you how you can generate content for your website using ChatGPT. All right, so ChatGPT can basically generate all the contents you need for this particular template, right? So it will give you contents you are going to use for this particular template. All right, so this is how we do that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is to take a screenshot of what this home page looks like. All right, so I always do that with my Edge browser. I don't think Chrome browser can take a screenshot of the whole page. So if you have your Edge browser, just get it installed. Now I'm going to drag in my Edge browser here. And first I want to copy my website address, which is zarco.infinityfreeapp.com. And now let's head over to Edge browser. So I'm going to expand this, and now I'm on my Edge browser. I'm just going to paste in my website and open it up. All right, so now you can see this is my website and this is what it looks like currently. And what I want to do now is take a screenshot of this whole website and present it to ChatGPT. Now follow me along. And to do that, I'm going to right click and I'm going to select screenshot, and you want to click on capture full page. So basically, this is going to capture the whole page of your website, and you want to click on copy, or you can save it to your PC, whatever one works for you. So I'm going to minimize, and now let's head over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to open up my ChatGPT like so. Now, when your ChatGPT is open, you want to paste up the image you have taken, or you can go to the plus sign. In my case, I'm just going to paste it, and now you can see I have my own page that I have taken the screenshot right here. So paste this prompt. So I'm going to paste this prompt right here. And the prompt says, I need content for the homepage of a creative agency named Zarko Creative. Attached is the template for content needed. All right. So what I told ChatGPT is that I need content for this my website, and this is the template GPT to use in generating this content I need. Now, if you have more details regarding the brand, you can always tweak this prompt and include all the details to give ChatGPT more context. Now, because this is a tutorial, I just made this prompt simple and I'm going to send this. So what ChatGPT is going to do is that it's going to generate all the content based on the template we have given it. Now you can see we have the hero section, which is basically, if I go to my website, let's go to the home page of our website. That is zarco.com. And now you can see we have this hero section where it says, hey friends, we are creatives. Now heading back to ChatGPT, you can see it has tweaked this and made sure it is in line with Zarko Creatives. So now it says, hey there, we are Zarko Creatives, bold idea, modern design, digital experience, and yada yada yada. So now we have contents that we can easily replace with these dummy contents on our templates. Now how cool is that? So it just makes things very easy. Now you can scroll down and you can see we have other sections already generated for us. So now what we have to do is to basically copy all this text and head over to our Elementor page builder, and we are going to put them right here. All right, so let's go ahead and replace all this text on our home page. So right here we have a there. I'm going to copy this a there creatives and go back here. And now you can see this is where we have to just replace it with. So I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to paste it. And just like that, we have this content. I'm going to come back here and you can see this is the H1 for the website, and head back here, select this section, go to content, and I'm also going to paste that right here. All right. So I'm going to go back and you can see this is the text under the heading, copy it and paste that right here. So guys, you can see how easy it is to generate contents for your website if you are in need of contents. All right. So you don't have to hire a copywriter. You just have to go through the steps and basically copy all this. All right, so we have the call to action right here, which is start a project, and that is for the buttons. So even the buttons, we have the text to replace them with, and the second button is supposed to say contact us. Now, if any of this doesn't work for you, you can always leave it, and for like for this now I'm going to leave it and leave it as CR services. All right, so I'm not going to change that. All right, so now we have our hero section, and you can see we have it personalized according to our brand. So we have it saying, hey there, we are Zaco Creatives, bold ideas, modern, and you can see all these texts are now ours. So we have replaced the dummy contents with our own contents. Now, how cool is that? So now I can go ahead to the next section, which says what we do. Now let's check ChatGPT, and you can see we also have this section available for us, which says what we do. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to come right here and paste this text right here, which is what we do. So it says learn how Zaco Creative transform ideas and yada yada yada. Now we have all this right here. So let's go to ChatGPT and you can see it has also provided content for each of all these services. What we just have to do now is copy each of them and basically paste them right here. So I'm going to copy just a few of them. I'm sure we get the hang of it and you understand how this works now. So I'm going to copy this, paste it right here as well. Go back here, web development, copy as well, and go home, paste these right here. So I'm going to fast forward these and paste for the rest of the sections of the pages. So guys, this is what you just have to do. Copy all the contents and paste that right here. So let's do that and I'll be back. I'll be back like the Terminator. All right. No, I'm not going to terminate you. Sorry. All right. So let me do that quickly. All right, guys, so I'm back and I have replaced the dummy text with the one we have generated with on ChatGPT. So now if I scroll down, you can see we all have this text all replaced with the one we have generated. So guys, that's basically how you can just switch up the contents for your templates. So next up, I want to show you how you can edit the font and the colors of your website. Now, by default, you can see this template has colors that are by default, but in case you want to change these colors and you just want to make them your own, what you have to do is to head to the back end of your website, and you can do that by heading to your website. So just type in your website URL, and you can see right here where it says customize. Let's click on customize. And right here at the customize section, you want to head over to colors. And now here are the default colors that comes with your website. All right. So now this is blue. You can see we have this bluish purple right here, which is this menu icons and also on the buttons. Now we have this green showing up here, and you can see we don't have this green anywhere at the back end. Now this is happening because Elementor has inherited some colors. It has overwritten some colors on our website. So we're going to change that later on. So guys, in case you want to change your colors, your brand colors, you can basically just switch them up here and choose whatever color works for you. Now for this tutorial, I'm fine with this color, although I'm not fine with the green right here. So we're going to change it later on in this tutorial. So I'm going to head back, and next is typography. So just in case you want to change your typography as well, you can always change your typography right here. You just select and search for the typography you want. This is the base font. We have typography for all the headings, which is this one. This is the heading one right here. So you can change it up. You can switch everything up right here. By default, we have the system default fonts working for all the websites. So I'm also going to leave this as it is, but in case you want to switch your typography, you can always feel free to do that right here. All right, so that is how you switch your colors and your typography on your website. So now let's head over to our Elementor page builder in our opened tab. And now you can see we have this green color showing here, which we do not want. And what we want to do is to replace it. So if I head back to the customize section, um, go to colors. Now, what I want us to do is to replace it with this deep black right here. So I'm going to select this deep black, and I'm going to copy it. Just copy this color code, highlight, and copy it. And now let's head back to Elementor. And you want to click on this icon right here. So I'm going to click on it and go to site settings. All right, so right here on site settings, you want to select global colors, and here you can see this is where the green is coming from. So I'm going to select this accent colors, click on it here, and you just want to paste this color right here. So it's replaced with the deep blue, and I'm going to click on save settings. Now let's head back to our website. I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to scroll up right here. And now you can see we have this green icon now replaced with this color. All right. All right. So now let's move on. Now I want to show you guys how you can edit this template. So sometimes you might want to switch things up and edit some things. So let's do that. Now, first, I want us to change this text, and let's change it to learn more. Learn more. And now I think this looks better. All right, so now next thing I want us to do is to change this background image right here. And to do that, we're going to basically select this section. Now to select the section, you can use your nav menu right here. So click on the first section here, and now we have this section selected. Just in case you are not able to select it, or you can right click on top of it and click on edit section. Now let's go to style, and what I want us to do is to change the background of this section. And to do that, just go to style and select choose image. And now you probably have your own image that you might want to use. So just click on select files, and I'm going to locate the file I want to use. So I'm going to come right here, and right here is the image I want to use. So I'm going to click on it and select open, and I'm going to click on select. And guys, so now I have my image background selected, and now you can see I have switched it up. So that's basically how you can change the background of your hero section. And you want to scroll down. If you want to edit all of this, I've already shown you how you can do that. And in case there's any section you do not need, you just need to right click on it and click on delete. Now I want that, so I'm going to call it back by pressing Ctrl Z on my keyboard, and that basically brings it back. And I'm going to scroll down. Also, you can change this image if you want. So what you have to do is just to click on top of the image, select, or you can select this, or right click on top of it and click on edit column, right? Then go to style, and here you can choose the image you want to switch it up with. So we have other images right here that you can choose. I'm going to look for anyone that works. So let's just try this out and see. I'm going to click on select, and you can see I have replaced this image right here. So that's how easy it is to replace images on your website. And for some reason, if you might want to change these icons right here, all you have to do is just click on top of this section right here. And when you click on top of it, you can see we have icon library. If you have the image, you can always upload it right here. If you don't have it, go to your icon library, and you can always select whatever works for you. For example, I choose this bulb, click on insert, and you can see it has been replaced with this bulb icon. So basically that is how you get your website sections edited to your taste. Right, let's move on. Right, so now the next thing I want us to do is to create a new section. So for example, you want a new section and it's not in this template and you want to add up a new section to your home page. Here's how you do that. So first, now let's head over to our website. Just type in your URL and make sure you're logged into the backend. And if you're not, you can always put the /wp-admin at the back of your URL. All right. So now right here, let's head to the backend by going to this name and click in on dashboard. All right, so we're going to be using a plugin. We're going to be installing a plugin to create new sections. Again, we don't want to start designing this section right from scratch. So we want to use already made templates and we need plugins. So I'm going to click on plugin and click on add plugins. Now the name of this plugin is Essential Addons. All right, so right here you can see we have Essential Addons. So I'm just going to click on install. And when it's installed, you want to click on activate. All right, so when you activate this, you're going to be brought to this page. Just click on next, proceed to next, and click on next, and click on next. I'm going to untick this because I'm not using the Gutenberg editor, and you want to click on enable templates and click on finish. All right, so congratulations, we have our templates essential add-ons installed on our website. All right, so now that we have this out of the way, next thing we want to do is head over to Templately. So this Templately comes with essential add-ons, and that's where we get to install the templates of the sections on our website. All right, so just click on Templately. All right, so this is Templately, and on Templately, you get to install already made templates as well. So now you can see we even have a complete website packs right here on Templately, and you can always install them on your own. So feel free to explore this, but right now we're just here for sections. So let's head over to blocks, and you're going to filter it. Let's filter it and select starter. Starter means the free one. So we have the paid plans and we also have the free plans. All right, so I'm going to scroll and look for a section that we can import. Now I need a testimonial section on my own page, and this is a testimonial section. All right, now if you check, we have other sections that you might want based on your need. All right, so for this tutorial sake, let's just insert this testimonial section. So I'm going to click on insert, and you are going to have to register if you're a new user. So I'm going to click on free sign up, and I'm just going to quickly register my account. So let me do that quickly. All right, so right here, I've put in my details and I'm just going to click on sign up. All right, so now they're going to send a verification code to your email, and you have to get that verified before you can move on. So I'm going to head over to my email address and I'm going to get it verified. All right, so now I've verified the link that was sent to me. You can always check your email and verify it as well. So after doing that, you want to click on I have verified and close. So click on it, and that should basically get you verified. All right, so now let's head over to Blocks and let's scroll down to the testimonial we wanted to install, which is this one. So let's click on Insert. And now some dependencies are required, but we already have those installed. So make sure you have them installed. If they are not, just click on them. But in this case, we have them installed. So click on Proceed to Import and click on Import to Library. All right, so that will send it to your library. All right, so now that is done, we have our section sent to our library. So now let's head back to our website and to our home page. All right, so we have that tab opened right here. Okay. All right, so the settings we have been doing, make sure you always click on publish. All right, when you make the settings or an edit on your web page, make sure you click on publish. All right, so now that we want to import a section on our website, let us first reload this section, this homepage of our website, so that the template we have imported is going to show up. All right, so click on reload. All right, so now my website has been reloaded, and right here we want to add up the testimonial section, or let's scroll down. And okay, so after this section, let us add up the testimonial section we have imported. So to do that, you just want to click on the plus sign and you want to click on this folder right here. Now we saved it in our library. So to locate it, you want to head over to templates right here. Okay. Select templates. And this right here is the testimonial section we have saved. All right. So it says Argo Mine. So always look out for the name. Sometimes you might have other things here. So the only way you can differentiate it is with the date and with the name of the section. All right, so this is it. Let's click on install and click on apply. So what that does is now it will just import the testimonial section directly to our website. All right, so now it is imported. Let us scroll down to the section. And guys, you can see we have our testimonial section now imported to our homepage, and we did not have to design this from the scratch. All right, so in case you need other sections, you can always go ahead to templately and save whichever section you want. Now you can see this section. I'm going to open this up. Now you can see this section, the button is not in line with our brand identity. All right, so this is what our buttons look like, but this particular button right here is quite different and has a different color. Now, instead of having to design it right from scratch and making the color your colors, here's the shortcut to it. So you just have to scroll up, go to this button right here. Now, right click on this button and select copy. All right, now I'm going to scroll back down here, and on this button, you're just going to select right click, all right, and click on paste style. And what that does is that it changes the style of this button and makes it yours. All right, now if I open this up, you can see we have some distortion right here. So I want to bring this down, so I'm going to select this section and go to advanced, and I'm going to add a padding, or let's add a margin on the top. So first let's untick this, and I'm just going to increase the margin top to 35, and now you can see we have this spacing right here. Now this text is not well aligned. I'm going to select this and go to tile. Now vertical alignment, let's make it middle, and now you can see everything looks well spaced. All right, so for this, instead of doing this all over again, remember what we did. Just right click, select copy, and right click, paste style, right click, paste style. Now for this section as well, instead of having to go over everything and designing it again, just right click, select copy, and come right here, right click and paste style. Now you can see we have it justified, and again right click and paste style. Now if I open it up, we have everything all set up. Quickly pause. Now this font as well, you can as well change it to your brand font if you want, and that is how you get a section edited into your website. Now if you go to Templately, you see other sections right here that you can use on your home page. All right, so that is how you import a section on your website. Let's move on. Right, so the next thing we want to do now is to change the logo of our website. All right, so now this is not the logo for our website. This came with the template, so we have to change it, right? All right, so to do that, we're going to go to the customize section of our website, and you can do that by, again, heading to your website, and you can either add w/wp/admin or make sure you are logged in and open your website up. And let's head over to customize right here. Click on customize. All right, so now let's change the logo of our website. So I'm going to scroll down. Let's scroll down to site identity, select site identity. And the first thing we want to do is change this icon right here, which is called the favor icon. So we want to change it now. By default, we have the WordPress icon, which is not cool at all. So let's make it ours. And now let's select that site icon. And I'm going to import the site icon I already have. Select this, and I have this already. Now all these files are in the description of this video, so if you want to follow along, if you want to use all these files, you can as well use them for yourself. All right, so I'm going to import this. Now this is the favor icon I want. I'm going to select this, and I'm going to say skip cropping, and now you can see this is what our favor icon is going to look like. So it's now going to be replaced with this. And we're going to see that in a minute when I change the logo as well, and then we reload our website. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is to is to add the logo for our website. So to do that, just hover over the logo right here and select this button right here. And now you can see we have different variations for the logo. We have the default logo. So I'm going to select this, and let's put in a default logo. So I'm going to go to upload and select logo one. I think that's logo one. And I'm going to, so I have my logo right here, which is Zarko Creative. And for the transparent side logo, which means in this state, in this transparent state, right? This is the logo we want. So I'm going to change this as well. Select this and go to upload, select files, and that's going to be logo 2 right here. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to click on select, and now that should change that. So now you can see we have my logo right here, but the size is quite small. So go to logo height, and I'm going to tune that up like so, and I think I'm fine. Let's just make it 50. All right, so now 50 is fine. And for the transparent logo, you can see we have this right there. So let's change it. That's the sticky state logo. All right, so let's select this, and we're going to replace it with the black one, which is this one. We already have that, so I'm going to select this, and now you can see we have this logo in this sticky state. All right, so now that is fine, and I'm okay with the logo, so I'm going to click on publish. All right, so now let's see the favor icon we have changed, and also the logo on our live website. So I'm going to cancel this, and let's type in our website URL again, and now see what our logo looks like. So now you can see we have our logo right here, and if you look right here, you can see we have the favor icon showing up in the favor icon section of our website. So that's how you change the logo of your website. Let's move on. All right, so now the next thing we want to do is to make sure that our website is mobile responsive, mobile and tablet responsive. Now, the good thing about importing a template is that your website is already designed and responsive for the mobile and the tablet sections. All right. So now to check them out, you can always head over to these icons right here and select them. Now this is for the tablet, and you can see by default everything is already set. So this is another advantage of using an already made template. Now you don't have to design everything from scratch. You don't have to mess up with anything right here. You can see everything is all well designed. All right. But in case you want to make any changes, you can always do that right here. And for the mobile section, this is what the mobile section also looks like. So you can see everything is also already responsive on our mobile as well. But just in case you want to make any change, you can as well make changes by clicking on the sections and going to style, and you can always style them up anyhow you want, increase the font, reduce the font, whatever you want. But by default, everything is already designed. So that is how you edit the mobile view of your website. And that's the advantage of using an already made template. So when you're done, just click on publish. Now, guys, always remember to publish at every stage of your editing so you don't lose your designs. All right. So that is how you edit the mobile section and the tablet section of your website. So let's move on. All right, so now the next thing I want us to do is to edit the other sections of our of other pages of our website. Now you can see we have the about page, we have the blog page, and we have the contact page. So just in case you want to edit these pages, this is how you do that and make them your own as well. Remember, we also have dummy text inside of these pages, so you don't want to leave them like that. You want to make them your own and also edit it. All right, so how you do that is by going, let's now we are already at our website. Just log into your website again, and now let's go to the about page. All right, so I'm going to click on about, and now we are on the about page. Now remember what we did for the home page using ChatGPT. So in case you want to change the contents of this website as well, just head over to your Edge browser, open the about page, and take the screenshot just like we did and send it to ChatGPT to give you the contents for this section. Now I'm not going to be doing that for this page. I'm sure we all know how to do that already. So I'm just going to make some basic edits and we'll be done editing this page. So if you want to do that, pause this video now, do that, and let's continue. All right, so now to move on, I'm going to click on Edit with Elementor. All right, so now the first thing I want us to do on this about page is to add an entrance animation. Now, this is normally sleek and interesting when someone enters your page and we have this sliding text in your page. So this is how you do that. So now I'm going to select this heading right here, and you want to head over to advanced, and I'm going to scroll down and look for motion effect, to select motion effect and entrance animation. Let's make it fade up, and you can see that cool effect. So if you want, you can also change it to slide right and fading left, whatever works for you, but I'm just going to choose fade up. So when someone enters the about page, this pops up, and you can also do that for other sections as well on your website. So I'm going to do that for this as well, and select this, select fade up, and that is smooth. All right, so now that is how you change that. That is how you add motion effects to your text. Now I want us to change the background of this about section and make it a video. All right, so let's put in a video right there. So to do that, just right click on this section and click on edit section, or you can as well go to your nav menu right here. And by default, we have this image, but we want to replace it with a video. So I'm going to come right here and select video. Now I want to use a YouTube video. All right, so let's go to YouTube. I'm going to search for a 30 seconds video. Let me just type in nature 30 seconds. Now I can, you already have your video. I just need a random video to put in right there. So I can use this one. I'm just going to come here and I'm going to copy the link. So go to share, copy the link, and now let's head back to the about page, and I'm going to paste in right here. So just paste the link right here, and the video should pop up at the back end of your website. All right, so now guys, you can see we have this nice video on the about section of our website. So this is really cool and is an effect you might want to add to your website. Now, if for some reason the video is too bright, you can always add a background overlay. All right, so just dial this and come to background overlay, and by default, we have this black right here. So you can as well tune it up and increase it. And you can see as I increase it, we have the overlay showing up. But I'm just going to reduce it and make it 44 like it was before because I'm cool with it. But in case the video is too bright, this is where you adjust the brightness. And you can see, guys, this is really nice and smooth. So that's how you add a video as a background of your hero section. So I'm just going to click on publish, and that is how you do that. So let's move on. All right, so moving on, another thing we can do is to add an over animation to our images or whatever element we want to add it to. So for example, we want this to have an interaction whenever we hover our mouse over it. So I'm just going to click on this image, and you want to go to advanced and scroll down to over interactions. All right, so click on over interactions right here. Make sure this is turned on, and also make sure this is turned on. Now I'm going to click on offset, and you can see when I hover over the image, you can see there's a slight movement of the image. Now this effect is normally subtle, and it just adds some kind of smoothness to your website. All right, so that's how you add an over interaction to your website. All right, so let's move on. All right, so now we're done with the edit of our contact page. Now remember, feel free to edit this with the text you've gotten from your ChatGPT and make the web page yours. And you can as well add other sections to the website using Templetely like we did on our home page. All right, so having done that, you want to click on publish. And next, let us edit our contact page. All right, so now let's open up the contact page and see what it looks like. So I'm going to head right here and again type in my website address and open the website. And now let's move to the contact page. All right. All right. So by default, this is what our contact page looks like. And normally, I think I am fine with this. And again, if you want to edit this page, you can as well go to edit with Elementor. And if you like to edit anything here, you can as well go ahead and edit them. Now we can edit our email addresses and just make them ours. So how you do that is just by clicking on top of them and basically edit them. So right here, I can put my phone numbers, just paste that right here, and also paste the second phone number right here. Now, if this is blocking your way, you can as well move it away right, like so. And now I have my phone number, and for the email addresses, you can as well put in your email addresses. I'm just going to say hello world at yahoo.com. All right, so that is how you edit that. And again, you can edit your work hours, physical addresses, and that is fine. And for the contacts menu, you can as well edit that right here. Now, if you want any section, if you want to add any section to this website, you can as well go to the back end of your website, install the section on Templetely like we did initially, and always come here to import it on your contact page. All right, so that's how you do that, and I'm going to click on publish. All right, so next up, what I want us to do is to add a new page. Now, a fresh page on our website, just in case you don't have the page you want on your website. For example, we need services page. and we don't have it right here. So I'm going to show you how you can create a new page and you don't even have to design it right from scratch. I'm going to show you how you can import an already made template for your services page and you can just edit it just like we did the other pages. All right, so now to do that, we're going to again go to our website and we want to go to the back end of our website. To do that, just head over here and click on dashboard. And now let's go to pages. So we want to add a new page. So let's click on add page. And the name of this page is going to be services. So just going to type in services right here. And you want to click on publish. Now, having done that, let's select edit with Elementor. All right, so we're here and you can see our page is very much blank. So now we want to install a fresh service page, a complete service page. All right, we don't have to design, we don't want to design anything from scratch. And to do that, let's head to the back end of our website again. So we are at Templately, and in case you don't know how I got here, please just head over to the back end of the website by typing wp-admin and enter. All right, so now I'm at the back end of my website and you want to click on Templately. Let's select Templately. And now let's go to Pages. So I'm going to select Pages. All right, so right here on the Pages section, we want to let's select Starter because we want the free plans. And you want to search for, since we need a page for our services page, so just search for services. And what that does is it brings out the templates for all the services page. Now, you have the levity of searching for any service page that works for you. So let's look for the one that we would want to use. So I'm going to scroll and check for them. All right, so I'm going to keep scrolling, and yeah, I think I like this one, holistic wellness service page. So take note of the name, and I'm going to click on insert. And now it says Essential Pro is needed, but I don't have it. So let's just import it and make use of this one. So whatever we need to change, we might have to change them. All right, so proceed to import, and I'm going to click on import to library. And now that is done, I'm going to go to my services page and I'm going to click on this folder. And now I'm going to look for holistic wellness service page and click on insert, click on apply, and that should import it on your website. All right, so now we have it imported on our services page, and now you can see this is what our service page looks like. But you can see it doesn't follow our brand guide, so you would have to tweak that yourself. First, let's get rid of this right here. And also, I don't like this image up here. So I'm also going to delete it. This is this image. So right click and click on delete. All right, so I want to change the background of this section. So I'm going to select this column right here, right click and click on select column. So basically, this is the column we want to change the background. So I'm going to go to style and I'm going to select classic and choose image. And I'm going to scroll down, select this and put this right here. All right, so now we have the background changed and you can see we don't have it in full-fledged. Now for the position, let's go right here and click on center, and now we have it right here. And the next thing we want to do is go to advanced. Now untick this padding, and for the top, let's give it a padding of 100. And for the bottom, let's give it a padding of 100 as well. So that spreads it out and that looks cool. So now let's change this to white. So I'm going to select this, go to style. And for the color, I'm going to select this and let's choose this 6. And now you can see we have our services page all set up. So if I scroll down, we can always edit these. So change this to your content and make it yours as well. So if I scroll down, we have all of these. You can always change these images by just selecting them and choosing your image right here. So I'm not going to do that. I'm sure we all get the hang of it. All right, so that's how you create a new page on your website. All right, so now we have the services page. But right now, if you see, so I'm just going to click on publish just before we advance. And if you see now, we do not have this new page we have created right up here. So we need it to show up here among our menu items, and we're going to do that right now. All right, so now let's head over to the front end of our website again. So I'm going to type in my website address, and this is what our website currently looks like. And you can see we do not have the services page right here. So we need to add that. And how to do that is by heading over to customize. All right, so over here at customize, you want to scroll down and we're going to select menus. So click on menus, and we already have some menu right here, menu items right here. So just select main menu, and now you can see these are the menu items right here, and the services page isn't there. So to add the services page, let's just click on add item. And now you can see this is the page we have created. So just click on the plus sign. And what that does is it basically brings up the services page right here. And you can see it shows up right here. Now you can also position your services page to wherever you might want to put it. So I want it after the about page, and that should be here. And in case you want it to be a sub menu of the about page, just drag it in a little bit and it will automatically be a sub menu of the about page. So now when you over the about page, it should pop up underneath it. So I'm just going to wait for it to load. All right, but I do not want it under my about page, so I'm going to drag it out and place it after the about page. So there you go. That's my services page, and that is how you add your new page to your menu. Now, the next thing I'd like us to do is to add some social media icons to our menu. And to do that, let's head back. I'm going to select this main role. And from here, you can see we have the logo, we have the menu one, and we also have the button, which is this button which we have right here. All right, so I want to add the social media my social media icons right here. And to do that, I'm just going to head back. And now you can see we under this header. So in case you're confused, let's go to the main page. We come to the header, and now you can see we have all these items right here. So we have socials right here. What you want to do is just click and drag it right here to your menu item and just drop it right here. And by default, now we have this Facebook X icon and the Twitter icon right here, or the Instagram icon, I mean. So if you want to edit the colors, just click on it right here. And now you can see we have it. Now, if you want to remove any of them, click the X icon to remove them. And if you want to add, you can also come to this drop down and search for whatever one you want to add. Let's say I want to add my LinkedIn. Just click on LinkedIn and click on the plus sign. And that basically brings up the LinkedIn icon right here. Now you can see it is black and that doesn't look cool at all. So let's edit it and make it white. So to do that, just go to design, and the default state, we want to make it white, and the over state, let's make it a bit gray. So for the transparent menu, we're going to make it white as well. And the overstay, let's make it gray as well. Now, always make sure you follow your brand guide. I don't want this video to be long. That's why I'm just doing all of this. So for the sticky state, and that's when you scroll, you can see it is white. We don't want that. We want it to be gray, like so. Or let's go with our brand colors. And for the overstate, let's make sure it's color 3. And now you can see in the default state, and now this is the over state. Now to add your social media links, you just have to come right here, configure social media links, click on it, and right here you get to add your links, the links to your pages. So just add all of them right here, and they are automatically added to the social links. All right, so that is how you add the social icons, the social links to your social pages or social icons. Woo. All right, so having done that, you want to click on publish, and that should be live on our website. So let's check it out. I'm going to type in my URL again, and now you can see we have these icons right here. All right, so let me just add my Facebook page link, or just a random Facebook link. So let's go to Facebook, and let's just copy this URL, although it will lead to your login. So make sure you are logged into your profile account, and that is where you can copy your page. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's just copy this link and go to socials. Now look for Facebook, paste it right here, and click on publish. So now let's open up our website again. I'm going to close this tab and open it up on a new tab. And now when I click on the Facebook icon, you can see it directs me to this page. All right. So that is how you do that. So I'm just going to go back to our website. And so guys, that is how you add social icons, and that is how you can see we have this services page right here. All right, let's move on. So let's look at the blog page, and by default as well, the blog page is already designed as well, and you can see this is what the blog page looks like. Everything is well aligned, and we almost do not need to change anything at all. In fact, we are not going to be changing anything. So this is what the blog page looks like, and if I open it up, you can see this is the blog page itself. So everything is already well designed and laid out as I like it. So now I'm sure you know how to add blogs to your website, and if you don't, this is how you do that. So just go to the back end of your website, go to the dashboard right here, and you want to go to posts, and these are the posts that we have already on the website. So just to add a blog, just click on add post, and from here you can add the title of your blog post. See, here is how to design a website, and then you can add the image to your website by clicking this and selecting the image. So click on upload, because I'm just going to use this one right here. And after importing the image, I'm going to paste the dummy text I have copied. So just paste the text for your blog right here. So I have my text here, and I'm going to click on publish. And just like that, I have my blog published on my website. So if I go to my website and I go to blog, and right here you can see we have the blog I have just created, and you can see it says uncategorized, and we're not even seeing the picture. So let's change that. So right here at the blog editor page, you want to set a featured image. So let's click on it, and I'm going to select this image as well as the featured image and click on set as featured image. And for the category, scroll down, select category, and let's make it news and untick this one. And now click on save. Now let's head back to the blog, and I'm going to reload the blog page. And now you can see this is the blog I have just created. And if I open it up, you can see I have my blog page all set up and looking okay. All right, so that is how you edit your blog and how you post a new blog on your website. So let's move on. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is to make sure that all our buttons leads to the pages. We want to make sure that they lead somewhere, right? So by default, if you click on them, they are not taking you anywhere. All right, so we don't want that to happen. We want it to be when someone click on see our services, they are directed to the services page. And when you click on learn more, you are directed to the about us page, and so on and so forth for other buttons, right? So I'm just going to go to the Elementor page builder, which I have opened up here already. And now let's start up with this. Now we want this to go to the about page. So when someone clicks here, it takes them to the about page. Now let's select this button, and where it says link under the content, I'm just going to delete these and just type in the page you want it to be to direct people to. So we want it to go to the about page. So I'm going to type in about, and once you type that, you can see it brings out the about page right here. So you want to click on top of it, and now you have the link to the about page right here. And for the services, let's click on services button and delete this link right here. Now type in services inside this box because that's the name of the services page, and select it, and that will basically take people to the services page. Now click on publish. Now you can see we don't have the services page. That's because we need to reload this page. We had it opened already a long time ago, so I'm going to reload. All right, so after reloading, you can see we have the services page. So let's move on and add the links to other pages. Now, this is view pricing. We don't have any page that says view pricing. So we're going to edit this and change this to, let's change it to the services page as well. So let's say services, and we want the link to take people to services page. So I'm going to type in services and select services. Now take action. It sounds like you want someone to go to your contact page and fill a form. So I'm going to type in contact in the link, and that should bring up the contact page. So I'm going to select it, and yeah, that's it. All right. So another thing you should note that, okay, so for instance, this is a link and we don't have it as a page. Maybe you want it to take people to a certain link or an external link, as the case may be. So for example, you have Facebook right here. So if I go to Facebook website and I want that button to actually lead people to Facebook page, what you just have to do is to come right here, copy the Facebook URL. I'm just going to copy the URL and head back to the page builder. So select this button and write in the link, just paste up the link here. And when someone clicks on this link, it will take them to the external page, whether it's external or internal page. That is how you add a link to your buttons. All right, so guys, that is how you edit the navigation link for your buttons. Let's move on. So the next thing we want to do now is to edit the footer section of our website. Now, if I scroll down right here, this is what we call the footer of our website, and the footer has links and contact details and text as well. So we're going to edit that right up next. All right, so now let's go to our website. I'm going to type in my website URL, and let's go to the customize section. And now if I scroll down to the footer section, I'm just going to scroll down right here. Now this is the footer, and you can see we have this edit right here. So click on edit, and now you can see we have all the widgets editable right here. So first we want to edit this copyright WordPress theme. We don't want that showing, so just click on copyright here. And when you click on it, you can see it brings up this. So what we want to do now is to clean this up, delete the WordPress by blah, 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 and type in the name of your website. So in my case, it's Zarko Creatives. And you can see we now have Zarko Creatives instead of the default WordPress theme showing up there. All right. So now you can edit all of this by simply clicking on these edit icons right here. And now you can see we have the text here editable. So go ahead, put in the text you want, and also the address to your website. You can as well edit them right here. So just all you have to do is to click and edit them right here. So they are all editable. And if for some reason you don't want a particular section of your footer, you just come right here. For example, this is the first widget area. So you just come to the X sign, click on it, and that is basically going to get rid of the first widget right here. So now that is gone, and all right, so that's how to get rid of widgets on your website. Now let's edit the second widget by clicking right here. So if I want to edit these, I'm just going to select on the widget area 1, and you can see we have the about us. So you just have to click right here and edit whatever you want to edit for. I like this, and you can see all these are all embedded with links. So for the about link, now you want it leading to the about us page of your website. And to do that, let's head over to our website and go to the about page. Now, right here is the link to the about page, and you want to copy this link. So I'm going to right click, copy, and now let's head back to the customize section. And what you do now is highlight and click on this pen icon, then paste up the about link right here. So click on it, and now when someone clicks on this about organization, they are directed to the about us page of your website. So that's how you add links to all of these sections right here. And if there's anyone you don't like, you can always come right here and delete them, or you come here, click on the X sign and get them deleted. And also we have our social icons right here. So you can feel free add social icons if you want. And if you don't like it, you can as well click on the X sign to get rid of the social icons. So I've gotten rid of that, and if you want to bring it back, just click and drag and bring it right here. And now we have our social icon right here. So for the widget 4 we deleted, I want to bring it back, just click here and the widget 4 appears right here. So guys, that is how you edit the footer of your website. So after doing that, let's click on publish. And that's that about the footer. All right, so now let's look at what our website actually looks like after the design. So I'm just going to open it up on the new page right here. Now you can see we have our contents that has been generated um, with ChatGPT. And if I click on learn more, remember we linked this to the about us page. So that is basically going to bring us to the about us page. And you can see the video we added to this section as well. And it looks cool. And you can see the animation effect we did. So services page as well, and we have everything working fine. Before I go now, let's learn how to add a link to this button right here. So to do that, just head over to the customize page, and you want to click on the button right here, and you can see where it says URL. You can just paste up the link to the about page or the contact page, whichever one's for you. In my case, it's the about page that is there, and click on publish. So that is how you can add a link to this button right here. So I'm going to go to the home page, and that is how you can design a website for your small business or for your clients with ease without much stress. All right, guys, that's the video, and I hope this video has been pretty much helpful. If it is, please like this video, get subscribed to the channel, because I'm going to be dropping more hot tutorials like this one in the future, and you're going to be helping me a lot to create more like this. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace and enjoy your website.